What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today I am taking on 4 Loki. That is right. There are 4 members of 4 Loki that I have faced in Battlegrounds in the rankings match. They're all ranked matches. So this is actually us going at it. So the first up is MSD. Now this is actually not the first time I faced MSD. But this is the first time since Battlegrounds actually launched officially. I did do a video against MSD and he kicked my butt. He kicked my butt. He is an amazing player. He's definitely in a league that very few are in. I will say that. But he's a solid guy, very good guy. This goes without saying, but I am going to say it. I'm going to leave a link to everyone's channel. Please go support these guys. Some of them stream, all of them post videos, some more than others, but yeah, definitely go support these guys. They all have channels and they're all really good guys. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this thing, man. So we're in our pick and bans phase here. To be honest, I don't remember who I picked and banned, to be honest. So yeah, I'll probably look at his hand and look at mine, kind of go up and down, so I might be able to see it. But he starts off with Korg here, and I'm gonna go Mephisto, that Mephi boy. I love him. He's rank 4, solid for Battlegrounds in my opinion. So he's gonna go with his Herc, and we all know that's a rank 4 Herc. But I'm actually gonna go I-Bomb here. I know it's class disadvantage, but I do this fight quite often. I wouldn't say it's ideal, but I will say it can be done effectively. This is the same with Killmonger. I know it's class disadvantage, but I do that fight relatively well. So yeah, but here, no. We are not doing well at all. As you can see, we got tagged by that special one. The problem with Korg is, in general, is his rock stacks. He has a chance to shrug them, any debuff, period. And we apply a lot of debuffs. For instance, not just the poisons, but anytime he hits on our block or anything like that, there's a chance for weaknesses to apply, which feed his rock stacks. So essentially, it's really hard to keep the rock stacks off of him, especially if you're trying to bait out a heavy or something like that, because you don't really want to parry that much. But yeah. So not a super clean fight. We do get the fight down, but yeah, as you can tell, MSD rocked his fight. He did lose some health, but it doesn't matter because he got the dub there. So not off to a good start at all. So it's on me to pick now, and I'm going to go with a Mega Sentinel, and we're gonna see who he picked. That was a photo bomb by Odyssey. I'd like to thank my trainer Odyssey for stopping by and saying hi. But yeah, so he throws out his Nim God, so I decide to go Hyperion here. The idea for me is to spam special ones and build up Furies on heavy attacks, and we'll see how well that works out. Generally it works out pretty good, but sometimes it doesn't work out great. Now there I got tagged by special one, but what I've actually been doing with his special one, instead of trying to dex it fully, I'll take the first little tick on the block, and then I'll dex out of the rest of it. It's a much safer method for me because the timing is so sporadic, in my opinion. I just can't get a beat on it. So that way it's a lot safer. The only time I have to fully dex is when he's at his like 10 charges. Then you don't have a choice. Either you do or die. But the good news is his special one doesn't hit that hard at all. It's a special 2 that you got to watch out for. That will wreck you, but the special one doesn't hit that hard at all. So see, we're almost down. We got 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. So yeah, he stalled us out, man. So I'm thinking I lost, but actually his Archangel versus my Omega Sentinel saved me there. So shout out to Omega Sentinel. She definitely clutched out a defensive win for me. So I have one more chance here. I'm gonna throw out Domino. He's gonna go Fat Boy, and I'm about to go with Toad. Now, Toad is an extremely good option for Nick Fury, in my opinion. The timing is not consistent yet. It's definitely dependent on his paralytic secretions to prevent Nick from healing. That's the only reason why I don't like it as much as some other options. But he is a solid option. I will choose him. I would say 7 out of 10 times I'd choose him. But you just know that if you're going to use Toad, that it is dependent on those paralytic secretions. See, that time he didn't have one on him, so it didn't prevent his regen, and that's what I'm talking about. That is a chance that you run, but as you can see, it's just over a minute here, minute 15 seconds, and he's almost down. One more special too, so a minute 20 seconds is actually not that bad. 80-second fight, that's really good, and he's still in the fight. So in about 5 seconds, I'm feeling very confident that I clutched this one out. So time's still ticking down, and yeah, man, we get the dub there. So GG's to MSD, man. That was a well fought match, and yeah, man, hopefully we meet up again in ranked matches, dude. All right, so our next opponent is Super Sam. Guys, Super Sam is an awesome friend of mine. He actually was in SSX1 Savage Squad with me for a season or two before he went over to 4 Loki. We never played in 4 Loki together, but yeah, man, he's really skilled, man. He does war videos like all the time, so definitely go check out his war content, man. And he's a solid dude as well. So, all right, the bands that I picked for him was Torch, Null, and Penny. Why? I have no clue. I have no idea. Maybe his Null was rank 4, and maybe that was kind of like, I don't want to deal with the rank 4 Null. I don't know. To be honest, this has been days, and my memory doesn't work that way. It's just like it's here for a little bit, and then yeah, good luck. So your guess is as good as mine. Leave a comment. I don't know. Whatever you say, it might. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out together. But anyway. So yeah, it's on him to pick. He goes with his I-Bomb and he goes with Warlock. So I'm looking at his roster, as I often do now, just to decide who I want to pick last or whatever. I'm starting to really engage in the picks and bans just to strategize super hard on possible options and alternatives and things of that nature. So with his beefy boy, I-Hulk, I actually ended up going Domino. And I think he had picked somebody for my Domino. And what I generally try to do is if I pick someone for defense initially, I try to ensure that I could use them for offense as well, because I'm huge on versatility champions. So yeah, she was one of those. I felt he had a hard counter to her, so I didn't want to throw her out offensively. So this essentially screws up his plan, and using that as a plan, if that makes any sense. That's kind of how you got to big brain your opponents nowadays, man, especially at the top. These guys are all solid players, so you really got to strategize against them effectively. Otherwise, you know, a solid plan in your mind may not be so solid because they've already had a contingency set up in place to take it down. So yeah, that was the idea behind this. I wanted to go Domino. He has a rank 4 I-Hulk. This is not a great idea. I'm not sure if I was just using this as a sacrifice play or not. I don't remember these fights, but I do know that this was a bad idea. So there we time out, and he gets the dub with his piggy. Minimal health loss, so very impressive, Sam. So this is not looking good for me once again. This is not looking good for me, guys. This is not looking good for me once again. So here I go Killmonger. I don't really see a great option that he has for Kill Baby. So yeah, he throws out his Warlock. I'm going to go ahead and go with my Nim guy because I thought that I could pull out around 3. We'll see if that theory is correct. I didn't have anybody else that I could use effectively here, so I don't know if his Warlock is rank 4 or not. I didn't check the PI. But anyway, he does have a dupe Warlock, and Warlock is kind of an annoying defender, so I have to be careful. His AI was kind of cooperative. You know how the AI dash forward, dash back, and just stalls you and refuses to throw their special? Yeah, he didn't do that, thank God. So there we go. We throw off our second special too, and boom, down he goes after a couple more hits. So He used his domino, which was great because we did not have another good option for domino, I don't believe. So he tried to nuke this fight essentially, but we ended up clutching that one out. So I'm like, all right, cool. We still have a chance here. He goes with his Doom and I go Toad. All right. So I go AA. So on paper, I should win this. But AA is so RNG dependent where you can just have a nuke fest or you can have a bad time. So yeah, I knew that going in, but I also knew since he chose Hyperion, he was not going to have an easy time. He's probably going to get stunned since he's poison immune. There we're actually getting some decent neuros on, and here I get hit. I don't know why. I dex his special 2, I would say at least 8 out of 10 times. I'm pretty good with it. And then here again, once again, we dex sucks and we take more damage. And yeah, man, I probably should have just took it on the block both times. I would have saved myself arguably 30-something%. But you know, you can't take it back. He was in the fight. We did win on fight time. I didn't think fight time was going to be an issue. So I'm just hoping that maybe he has a bad day. But I mean, if you leave it up to the opponent to pray and they have a bad day, that just tells you that you got to work on it, your game there. But he ended up clutching it out. So GG's, Sam. GG's, man. So that's a L to Sam. All right. So the next guy we have is none other than Karate Mike. All right. So we all know Karate Mike's skill level, and congratulations to you, Mike, for becoming with Kabam and helping them out do that. Just like Dorky Dave, man. I think that is super cool and super awesome, man. Definitely a cool thing, man. So congratulations and big shout out to you, man. But back to the fights. All right, so my picks and bans was Rentra, Penny, and Torch, and I accidentally messed up on Sam. I think I was saying the ones I banned on his side. That's my bad, guys. You'll have to go back and see who I banned. Now it makes a lot more sense, because I was thinking to myself, why would I ban those people? But yeah, now it makes a lot more sense. Oops. So yeah. He goes with his Scorpion, it looks like, and who else is he gonna go with? His Dr. Doom. Everybody else has rank 4 Dooms and Hercs, man. It is so annoying sometimes, but I have nobody to blame but myself. I don't know if I'm ever gonna take Herc and Doom up to rank 4. I could see it for Battlegrounds though, honestly, because of the extra damage and extra sustainability that they both have. When it comes to that, if I want to use them on defense or something like that. So something that I'm going to consider later on, but it's not set in stone yet. So anyway, I go with Toad, and he goes with Nicholas J. Fury. So we're going to go AA here and hope that the RNG is a lot better than it was with Doom, and we don't mess up like we did with Doom, because we do have to take some accountability, because that was us trying to dex. So yeah. All right, so here we go. 2 bleeds, not bad. 3 bleeds. Now we get to our first poison, which applied 3 neuros. Now we got 5 neuros, so we're doing awesome. He wanted to throw that special. That wasn't great. I didn't want him to do that, but it doesn't matter. He's in his second life in less than 40 seconds, so we're doing all right. There we go. Again, boom, 3 neuros. All right, I throw into his block. I don't know why I thought he was coming at me, but didn't cost us less than a minute fight. 56 seconds, not bad. So I'm hoping that's enough. Now, Karate Mike chose to go with Scorpion here. I don't know. But if he ever watches this, maybe you can let me know, Mike, why you chose Scorpion there. And if you chose to keep him with his poison phase. So that way you didn't go poison immune, or did you go poison immune? Like, I'm just curious. On how you wanted to approach that fight. But anyway, all right, so here I go null. He goes Cersei. I brought Diablo for this, and I'm going to do his Essence of Null, and that basically essentially nullifies her buffs every 2 seconds. And guys, this is what legends are made of. All right, so she gets her buffs there. She's like all, glancing and stuff. We have to bait out this special 2. So we successfully do that. Now we throw our special 3. All right, she's gonna get some poisons on her, not as much as she would if I didn't activate his pre-fight, but that's okay. Now watch this, guys. It's fine. She throws a special 1. I throw a special 2. Boom. I'm up to another special 2. I throw a special 2. Boom. I'm up to another special 2. She throws her special 2. I throw my special 2. Game over. 70-second fight. So that is what we wanted, man. Just wrecked her. He did his in 84 seconds, but we were pretty topped off on health, so he had to beat me on time there. GG's, Mike. That was a fun fight, buddy, and hopefully we meet again soon. All right, the last opponent from 4 Loki is none other than Bmanny, guys. I tried to record this a little faster so I can get the picture to look like the rest of theirs, but I didn't get it in time. But the important thing is I got the whole fights, right? That's the really important thing. The thumbnail doesn't matter that much. But anyway, yeah, so he bans my Scorpion, my Torch, and my Mephi boy, and I ban his Gallon, his Rentra, and his Penny, because, you know, we ain't about that life at all. Until I get a Gallon and a Rentra, we're not going to be about that life, or at least in this meta. We're not going to be about that life. So so solid picks on both of our ends here. I don't know where I met everyone at, guys. It was at various stages. Some, I think, in Diamond, some in Platinum. I don't think anyone lower than Gold, though. But it doesn't really matter. They're all skilled. They're all going to reach the Gladiator Circuit if they're not already there. And yeah, man, this was super, super fun. So he starts off with Fat Boy. And I don't know. Okay, I go Warlock. I think Warlock was a solid option because he had so many options for everybody else. So I kind of wanted to whittle that down. And hopefully he'd slip up and pick somebody on offense that he wanted for defense. All right, so I go Domino here, excuse me. And yeah, the idea was to obviously bait out special 1s. I don't really try to push him to a special 2. I don't know why I don't know exactly why it's skipping like that. I think it did that in lags when I was doing his fight there. It's weird. Maybe the app's getting a little screwy there. But anyway, as you guys can tell, we're doing all right here. We're doing okay. Trying to bait out his special 1s. Things are going well. We do stun him, so it allows us to get an additional combo off, which is huge. He's at 60%, but we're on time. He's so chunky, man. He is a beefy boy. So yeah, on time we're not doing great. We're down to 20 seconds, and at this point I'm pretty sure I'm thinking I'm about to time out, so I'm trying to do as much damage as I can. We keep on triggering the bulwark there, so that wasn't great. And Monkey did the job for him, man. Monkey did the job. Had we taken his Fat Boy down, that would have been a dub for us, but we didn't, and that's all that matters. So GG's Bmanny. GG's on that one, man. All right, so this time we do have our Dr. Doom. I love this matchup a lot more than I do with I-Bomb against Korg. That's because you take no damage when you do mediums. It's all energy based, so that's really, really good. There's another skip. That is the app, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. I have to check into that, but yeah. So yeah, man, the idea here for me is just to throw a special 1 and then throw special 2s. I know some people with the rank 4s and stuff, such as Taters has mentioned and Infamous, that they like to get to a special 3, and with that Fury they're able to finish the fights pretty quick. I tried that, but with the rank 3 it's a lot more challenging. So again, that was another consideration why I'm thinking about taking them up to rank 4, because the damage output is far more. Well, it's not far more, but it's definitely easier to do that rotation. Going to a special 3 would basically almost make me time out, in my opinion. So we do get that down, but just barely. But he's still in the fight, so that's always good. I suspected that he wasn't going to do great against Man-Thing there, and it looked like I was correct. So that was really, really good. So we brought it back, and now that we got the dub, we just have to close it out. All right, so he goes with his Doom, and I go with my Omega Sentinel. He goes long shot there. And actually, we did talk after this. He did not realize that Omega Sentinel was Nullify immune. So I do go Hercules here, and guys, watch this. Guys, watch this. You ready for this? Because it's coming real soon. Here we go. Boop. There goes 60% of my life. Right? Like, what? Yeah. Oh, dead. 2 slaps, 2 heavies, dead. Rank 3, dead. Yeah. Dead. Yeah. I was flabbergasted. By the first slap. He knocked me into next week the first time. The second time, I don't know, man. That was it. That was it. Obviously, he had the staggers up, which got rid of the... But, man, what? 2 hits and I'm dead? 2 hits? Bro. Manny, you didn't have to do me like that, did you, man? That's crazy, man. I thought we was better than that. But yeah, man, GG's to you. You had a tough time too, but yeah, obviously you didn't get hit twice and die. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Go subscribe to these guys, like and subscribe to us, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.